All right, so the last few days we've been doing adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing monomials, and this is a piece of the dividing by a monomial. So the first thing we look at is a coefficient, so like 6 and then this imaginary 1 that's assumed to be here. So 6 divided by 1 is still 6. And does the top or bottom have more A's? The top has more A's. And when we're dividing monomials, we don't add the powers anymore. We are subtracting them. So we have 3 take away 2, which is 1. So we have 1 extra 1 on top. If you want to have the power of 1, you can. So we look at the numbers, and 8 and 24, they can be divided. So we can take 8 and it's going into 24 3 times. So we have a 3. And then who has more x's, top or bottom? The top. So we take away 2, take away 1. So we're left with 1 left over on top. And we had 2. We have 1 on the bottom of the y's. So 2 take away 1 is 1 y left over. So that's what we have there. Looking down here, the 9 goes into 36 4 times. So we reduced, technically that's a fraction. That's like 36 divided by 9. And we have x2 on top, x4 on the bottom, y4 on top, y2 on the bottom. And we ask ourselves, who has more x's, the top or the bottom? And the bottom does. So it's really 2 take away 4, which leaves you with a negative 2, which is what the bottom of this fraction means. But what I like to say to students so they don't get confused is who has more x's, the top or the bottom? And it's the bottom, and the bottom has how many more? 2. So that's what's left on the bottom. And who has more y's, the top or the bottom? The top. By how many? 2. So there's 2 y's left on top, 2 x's left on the bottom, and then 4. So then 4 goes into this 36 9 times. So that's our front number. And then we ask ourselves, who has more A's, top or bottom? The top has more by 1. Who has more B's? They don't. They're both the same. So 1 take away 1 crosses them out. So they're kind of gone. And C4 and C6, who has more? The bottom. The bottom has how many more? 2 more. So we leave it like that. Looking at a couple more. 5 goes into 25 5 times. So we have a 5. And the x's are both the same, so they're gone. There are 2 more y's left on top. There's 3, there's 1, don't forget, down here. And z squared and a z cubed, there's 1 more z on the bottom left. So that's like a negative 1, so that would be the 1 power on the bottom. And that's how we kind of look at it. So 3 goes into 9 3 times. And then you look at who's got more x's, and there's more x's on the top, and 12 take away 7 leaves you with 5 up there. And there's more y's left on top, so there's 2. So there's no denominator here anymore because we took it all out. Hope this makes sense. As always, this is Miss Bobby. I love math. Diet Coke. And CrossFit.